Hey everyone, for this adventure, a friend and I traveled south to Tennessee's Picket State Park in north central Tennessee. Our goal for this trip is to spend a couple nights out here at Picket State Park doing a 25-mile loop of the Rock Creek Trail and Tennessee's John Muir Trail. This was my first trip out to Picket State Park and I was absolutely blown away. It seemed like from the moment that we stepped on the trail all the way to the very end, each time we would come around a corner, we would just see something else that was amazing. It could have been a cave, a waterfall, a rock ledge, an overhang. Just time and time again, we were able to see some absolutely beautiful scenery. As you can see here, this overhang was enormous and it led its way down to a waterfall. I have no doubt that due to the rain, this waterfall was more active than it would have been otherwise. So even though the rain made everything difficult, we were able to see some really cool things because of the rain. Beautiful day to be outside. Where else would you rather be right now? A little wet, a little rain. Never hurt anybody. At least, not yet. For the first part of this trip, it seemed like if we weren't walking past a cave or hiking under a big overhang or coming across a waterfall, we were always working our way up to the summit of different peaks here in Pickett. This one was absolutely amazing. At the same time, we had to be really careful because of the rain. The rain caused us to slow way down. We had to be more sure of where we were placing our feet. Oftentimes, we thought we had a good spot to put them, but they would end up sinking into a mud hole. Or, as we were walking up this hill, there was lots of slick rock that we had to worry about. We didn't want to misstep and end up injuring ourselves so early in the trip. one of the really amazing things, other than the landscape, was all of the different flora and fauna that we saw. We saw millipedes and yellow spotted millipedes and red dotted newts and all sorts of different mushrooms, mushrooms of all different shapes and sizes. And then there were the rhododendrons and the mountain laurels, just so many different amazing and beautiful things that we got to see on this trip. One of the other incredible things we were able to see on this hike was this hidden passage. It was literally a tunnel from one side of the mountain to the other. It's hard to know how much of this is natural and how much of this is man-made, but it was really cool to be able to walk from one side to the other. There were some logs in there, but there was lots of mud. This mud was in this weird combination of sticky and extremely slick. You'd walk up one little side of this and you'd slide down the other. It was tricky, but it was also really, really fun to be able to do this. I think it's going to happen.
Fun. Right on.
Boy, once we finished the water crossing, this Rock Creek trail followed alongside the river for a couple miles. It was absolutely amazing. It felt like we were walking through the Shire. There was evergreens and ferns and everything just kind of all around us. It was absolutely amazing to walk down this trail.
Trying your battle in life, it's constantly bringing you down. changing everything that you are, just to find your way through the dark. I can see that it's wearing you down. I know when you pick yourself off the ground. You are constantly working me down.
We continued down the trail until we had another water crossing. After this water crossing, we pretty quickly tried to find a place to camp. We had spent most of the day slogging through the water, and the one thing that we wanted to do was find a spot that would be dry before it got too dark. Shortly after this, we did find a couple of good campsites. We decided to stay at one and cook our food at the other due to the increased bear activity in the area. But it was still raining at this point, and it only continued to get worse. So we made our food in the rain and packed it up pretty early for our first night. Hey guys, it's me. Didn't get to do a proper introduction to today's hike, but I will do a proper conclusion for today. So a friend and I are out here at Picket State Park here in kind of north central Tennessee, hiking the Tennessee John Muir Trail. It's been an unbelievably beautiful hike. Also battled rain and water all day long. Currently, I'm hunkered down in my tent because it just started storming again, and hopefully can stay dry throughout the night. Absolutely beautiful area. Gorgeous. I mean, things I've never seen before. Just beautiful. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Hopefully everything stays dry and have a good night, and we'll do it again. So keep following along, and if you get a chance, check out Picket State Park here in Tennessee. They got their own John Muir Trail, not like that West Coast stuff. This is Tennessee style. All right, see you guys tomorrow.